Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's session of Glory of the Giants here on Solar's Den. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Sorry.
Perfect. Very good. And that's you should follow all the socials for Solar's Den. Especially the Discord, where everybody, all the viewers and the players and the DMs have a little chat, talk about all things TTRPG and some video game stuff. A lot of stuff going on over there. If you want to join us, a link is in the About section of the YouTube channel. As well as you can keep up to date with notifications about this show, as well as our other show, Curse of Strahd, which usually happens on Fridays, premieres on Fridays. So you can join us for that. But also, I was doing some bits, some jabs. Kyle's not with us this week. He is off exploring the world. So he'll be having fun while I'm killing everybody else around him. So don't feel bad for Kyle. Feel bad for the party. But he'll be back within a couple weeks. Until then, we'll have to sail on without him. That being said, let's introduce the players that we do have here with us tonight. We'll start with Grizlocke.
Hello, I am Grizlocke. You can find me on YouTube under that same name, and on Twitch, also under that same name. And on this YouTube channel, I play Kelborn Kierrigan, the half-elf ranger. Thank you for watching.
Keeping it very buttoned up, giving me nothing to use with barely caffeinated.
Hey, I'm barely caffeinated. You can find me on YouTube at Crits and Coffee, where I do some other D&D things. Tonight I am playing as Siegfried, the human cleric.
Speaking of other D&D things, we have DrPhage.
Hello, I'm DrPhage, or Adam. You can find me on Twitter at Little Growth. And actual other D&D things, I am also on Gluttony and Earth, which is on the Interdimensional Library. You can find me on Twitter at IDL_RP. And I play there with Baka and Kyle. And tonight, I am playing Benjamin, the half-elf warlock.
Benjamin. And to get everybody up to pace, if you guys didn't watch last session, what are you doing? We're mid-combat, baby. Our group had made their way from the shore after convening with Benjamin's patron, Miriandra, the Queen of the Sirens. And they made their way towards the Star Mounts to go to a fate portal and also figure out what is going on with this, the Unicorn Run River. It seems to be some kind of toxic sludge disease, some kind of thing flowing through the river and causing problems in the downstream towns. After a couple of horse exchanges, they started climbing the mountains, leaving their horses behind, and made it to the top with Kelborn pulling some rituals, make sure everybody's purified before making it to the fate portal, wherein they found a blighted forest towards the top of the mountain. They're not at the top yet, but pretty high up. In this blighted forest, they found a corrupted unicorn. It appears like its skin slowly decaying and reforming. It told them to leave. They did not do so, and it turned on them. And that's where we are currently. Before we start this round of combat, everybody can make a roll from perception, insight, medicine, or nature, or if you want to do some other kind of roll, pitch it to me and I'll see if it's worth doing in this moment.
You said insight was one?
Yep.
Is there a general reason for it? Like,
I'm treating this almost as a passive, but you're actually rolling for it.
okay. Do you say perception was the first one you said?
Yep. Or like if there's something you want to learn from the situation and have an idea of a skill you want to use. Also, everybody's disadvantage, remember, because of exhaustion.
Oh, yeah. Did you say I could use my passive? Is that what I heard?
No, I'm treating this as a passive, but you're actually rolling for it.
Bless me, daddy.
Bless doesn't work for skill checks. So it's
Shit.
saving throws and attacks. Not to turn you down at every corner after giving you a
9.
gift.
14 medicine.
14 medicine. Benjamin.
An 11 insight. I
11.
could have had a natural 20 insight.
And Kelborn.
Oh.
Oh, Kelborn can also roll.
I rolled a 9. Perception.
On perception. Oh, what does Kelborn roll?
We'll give him a 19 perception.
Oh, very nice. I'll say with the 14 medicine check, Siegfried, your mind, as you're fighting this blighted stump in front of you, you're looking around at these plants, this unicorn, this water. It's all carrying that sludge and disease that you cured from Kelborn recently. And you remember him disposing of, that's not the right word. Like the poisons that were in his body were ejected from it when you went to cure him. So take that as you will. And then our perception on Kevhorn. As Kevhorn's like looking past these befouled weirds and these sumps that are all crashing in on him, he looks over to see Benjamin in combat with this unicorn. And he gets a glimmer of, even behind these like piercing red eyes of the unicorn, he gets a glimmer of something behind there that isn't as corrupted as its outward appearance seems to be. So take that as you will. That being said, we got stumps. First stump is going to swing at Siegfried because Kelborn is laying down. He's pretending to be
so dead.
But he is not, in fact. That is going to be a 14 to hit you.
That will miss.
That will miss. And then second stump is going after Kevhorn. That's going to fail with a natural 1. So we move then to Kevhorn.
Couldn't even tell you what Kevhorn sounds like.
You don't have to roleplay him.
He's going to relay though that he possibly can cure the unicorn. If anyone has the capabilities of doing that, but holy cow, does he have a lot of things around him. So I think he is just going to try and take out that stump that's right next to him that he's been wailing on.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 8 damage. Does he do anything else?
I think he's used all of his giant strikes.
Yes. Yeah, so it's just 8. Does that
Just
kill this
8. Absolutely not. These are some chunky stumpies.
Just fuck it. It's not my character. Let's unleash incarnation for the last time.
All right.
That's gonna miss. That's
that's unfortunate.
12?
That does miss.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Anything else from you, Kevhorn?
No, I think that's all of his things.
All right, Kelborn. You are prone. The stump has just lashed over the top of you at Siegfried.
Had I casted Hunter's Mark last session? I think I did, right? I would be gone right now.
Yes, because you have a little. I thought you had a little target
I
on you.
did. So I think I must have. I just never marked the spell slot off. So let's just make sure I marked the spell slot off. All right.
Yeah.
So I awaken. Woo.
Ooh-wee.
And I cast Hunter's Mark again.
On who?
On the stupid tree next to me.
All right.
And that's a bonus action. So then, as I'm getting up, I like do like almost like a breakdancing sweep, and I try and chop the little stump legs.
All right.
As I like do a cool breakdance stand up attack. That's the thing I do.
Yes, we all know Kelborn for his breakdance moves.
Of course. Hey, actually, I rolled good, and that was even with disadvantage. What's mine to hit? I forget. Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that is 5 plus 6 for 11, 14, and 4 psychic damage. 18.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's a little slow right now. And then I forgot the die for the Hunter's Mark, so that's 6 on top of that.
Yeah, you just do your breakdance move and swing your sword and obliterate the stump in front of you. First enemy down.
As I get up, I kind of out of breath, and I look at Siegfried, give him an appreciative nod, and I charge the stump in combat with Kevhorn. So I'll run this way, and I will attack with my extra attack.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, I can't move my Hunter's Mark, unfortunately, for this action. I'll get the psychic damage. An 11 plus 9 to hit, so that's 20.
Yep.
6 plus 6 for 12. Why did I roll a third? Okay, forget that one. No, that's the Hunter's Mark. Okay, sorry. No, yeah, forget about it. Okay,
Yeah,
I did whatever damage I said the first time, which was 12.
12. All right.
Sorry.
Another
I'm all
big slash
frazzled
into the stump, but it's still standing.
That fucking stump.
It's barely standing. It's wobbling. It's wobbling on its little roots. Anything else, Kelborn?
I say, unicorns aren't really that mean usually. That's all.
You did roll high on that unicorn check earlier, so that makes sense. Makes sense. Last stump. Gonna attack Kevhorn. Gonna miss. Then we got the weirds. One is gonna go for a grapple on Kevhorn. If you want to give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. No. Yes, checks. No. Checks have blessed?
Checks do not, just saves and attacks.
I think I have
I'm pulling this to the group, so I don't. Kevhorn has one last advantage. Should I use it on this? He has a +8 to athletics.
One more time.
Should I use Kevhorn's last advantage on this? He has a +8 to athletics. I'm leaning towards yes, because I don't know what's going to happen if he goes into that water.
Probably.
Sure.
Okay, I'll use his last advantage, just to be sure. Kyle, if you don't like it, shouldn't have gone on vacation. That is a 26.
Yeah, as the weird tries to wrap around him, he expands the shield a little further to cut through the water and let himself free. He is not grappled.
Bucket.
But, yep.
Stump also takes 1 sad damage because it was a new target this turn.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, so I didn't roll for the psychic damage when I attacked it because I thought I only get it once a turn, but it's once a target, so.
Okay, well, it's still up, but it does take that damage. After the weird, it is Benjamin's turn. Benjamin, there's just steam pouring out of this corrupted unicorn's nostrils as it charges you down, running straight over the water as it comes at you.
Just like, cool, great. I'm glad we can cure this unicorn. I'm glad that's within my capabilities to do. Definitely have curing capability. I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself, which is gonna give me 15 temporary hit points.
All right.
I am then gonna have Huey. How far can Huey fly? Huey can fly a bunch. Yeah. Huey's gonna fly over here, so he would get an attack of opportunity from the one weird.
Yes, he would. That might hit. 18 to hit.
Yes. Why was there
You know, math is hard sometimes. Huey might die to this. How much HP does Huey have?
Huey has 10, but he does have resistances.
To what?
Cold, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. I think the bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing are the non-magical, and it's just general cold.
Yeah. So he takes, it's 11 bludgeoning, so have that to 5, and then 9 necrotic.
Oh, yeah, that takes him out. Okay.
Yeah. So Huey tries to fly away, just gets slapped down by a tendril of water that reaches out from the weird.
You know, happens to the best of us, Huey. You can get summoned back for 10 gold. In that case, then I will just take a regular attack with my chain on the unicorn. That is 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
For 6 cold damage.
6 cold damage.
My chain actually doesn't need to move.
Yep, that's why I moved it back. Because I was like, oh, that's right.
10-foot range.
How much was it again? Sorry, 6?
6, yes. Not that much.
Hey, it's something. Anything else from Benjamin?
That's all I can do.
God, I forgot how much you rolled, but I think it was enough. Because I forgot about the barrier, but it should be fine. But because it's the unicorn's turn. As it comes charging at you, it's going to rear back and bring down both of its hooves on you. The first one, 14.
That is my armor class.
Ooh, I didn't think it was.
I just have my mage armor up right now.
Little baby mage armor boy. You're gonna take 12 points of bludgeoning from the first hoof.
Okay, he is going to take 15 cold damage.
All right.
This is step 1 in a plan that I was laying out, folks. Don't worry. I got 10 hit points.
Second attack. That one is going to hit as well with a 23.
Yeah.
Oops, I bounced it. Ooh, bad damage though. Only 6 points of bludgeoning on that one.
He's going to take another 15 cold because he didn't get through my temporary hit points the first time.
Nice. And then as he comes down, he like turns his head to bring his horn down into you.
I don't have any more hit points.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it? I thought you had a plan. That's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, I didn't know he had 3 attacks.
Oh no.
That's going to be 10 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Ooh, that's probably not going to cut it. Only
You do have bless.
Ooh. 11.
11. All right, we'll deal with that later.
Cool. I love that. That's
All right. After the unicorn, it is Siegfried.
Siegfried is going to report spores to his allies. Do we think that I can cure these as we cured Kilborn earlier?
Seems like it's a possibility. Kevhorn says that. Benjamin doesn't know anything. We'll also again mention that the unicorn still seems to be like semi-aware of it, like its original consciousness in there.
I will test it first. Siegfried's going to step back here, and then is going to cast Healing Word at this stump right here.
Okay. Use your healing word.
Well, whatever you do, make sure you heal the unicorn, not the stump. I can see you aiming that healing word at the stump. Oh no.
6.
6?
Yeah.
Stump heals 3. Unicorn gets 3.
Cool. Just does that.
Okay. And then, since that is a bonus action, I will then cast Sacred Flame on the stump.
On the stump, dexterity save.
You better.
I think it fails. So let's see though. It got a 10.
That will fail. Grab my D8s here. That'll be 10 points of radiant damage.
Yes, Kelborn, as you see the stump start to regain some of its health as Siegfried heals it, it suddenly bursts into radiant flames and falls over dead.
I was just flexing.
Like it.
Anything else from Siegfried?
That's it.
All right. At the end of Siegfried's turn, the unicorn's going to use its legendary action, and it's going to heal it. So
I feel like healing isn't going to help at all then. And like, I mean, I guess it could be healing via like necrotic something. I don't know.
I don't want to give too much away, but I'll remind Siegfried how Kelborn was healed.
I was gonna say it was like he had a disease, correct?
Yeah, like cure. Yeah.
So my only question with that is that Kevhorn healed Kelborn by using Lay on Hands.
Mm-hmm. But he had used 5 to cure the poison.
Yeah, Lay on Hands can cure disease.
And disease.
If you use 5 points.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't realize it cured diseases for some reason.
Yep. Yeah, you have to use 5, and that's all it does. It doesn't heal.
It is like a strange, obscure
Gotcha.
side
Okay.
thing.
All right. Then it is the other water weird who's going to slam on Kevhorn twice. First one's going to miss with a natural 1.
Nice.
Second one is a 21 to hit.
Oh wait, don't forget he's got his. Doesn't he have his mirrors up? Mirror force?
No, those have all been knocked out at this point.
Sorry.
He had them up at one point, but they all got chunked through already.
My bad.
No worries.
Could you remind me, where's Kevhorn in the initiative?
Kevhorn is currently second because one of the stumps got killed.
In like relation to where we are now, though.
Oh,
like, how long until it's his turn?
He's 2 away because this is the last thing to go in initiative.
I'll use one of his shields to protect himself.
All right. The shield increases in size. The arcane barrier pushing the slats of wood and metal apart to make it bigger. Stops the slam from going through. All right. It is then Little Stumpy. Last Little Stumpy. Or is that right? No. The other Stumpy died. Never mind. We good. That Stumpy doesn't go. It is actually Kevhorn's turn.
Let's go.
Okay. Here's the plan, folks. Kevhorn's gonna pick up what the DM is laying down, and we're gonna try some stuff because Kevhorn's a good person. So we're gonna have Echo move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like, he can make it, he'll have to go through the water, but I believe echoes don't have to deal with difficult terrain, correct?
I believe they do have to deal with opportunity attacks, though.
Yeah, it's the movement doesn't cost me anything. If he takes an attack of opportunity, I'll deal with that. But like have the echo move up next to the unicorn.
All right. Slam attack from the weird. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
That is exactly its armor class. Son of
The echo gets destroyed.
Okay. Then, I mean, we'll just have to survive another round then, folks.
You know what? Excuse me. I was mistaken on that. That is the weird that attacked Huey. So it doesn't have a reaction yet.
Oh, thank you, Huey. Good job. You served in your death.
It was all planned.
Let me give you control of Kevhorn so you can move him around and his echo.
Okay, so then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So Echo moves there. We then bonus action swap places at the cost of 15 feet of our movement.
Mm-hmm.
We're then going to, hoping against hope, ride on this horse's ass, lay on hands to cure disease.
All right. Let me just double check what it is. Roll 1d8 for me, since this isn't the full power one, but this is still strong.
Okay. 8?
Full 8, nice.
It's either really good or really bad.
As Kevhorn puts his hand onto this unicorn's flank, this dark, decaying skin starts to burn away, and you start to see the pristine white coat of the unicorn underneath. It doesn't completely cure it, but it did a big chunk of it.
Working.
That's Kevhorn's action, and he's just like, that's all I got. I did everything I could.
All right.
Don't
so you had to
do
burn
more
5
that.
land for that.
Yeah.
All right. Then it's going to be Kelborn.
Okay. Kelborn. He can help so much. I'm just gonna move. He moves his hunter's mark onto the stump. He's really got it out for these stumps.
To be fair, that stump has not been hit yet, so you still have to chalk through its health pool.
And I'm gonna do that right now as I run up on him. Or it, should I say? It's a tree. Slash. Oh. Let's see. A 4 plus 9, a 13 plus the blast is 3. So that's 16.
That hits.
Sweet. Thank goodness for the bless. And then we got 9 here, plus 6 for 15. Hunter's mark adds 3. 19. 1 psychic damage, 20 damage on my first swing.
Nice, big chonky hit.
And I come in with the other. Hey, that's better than my last attack, so that's gonna hit.
Yep.
I don't feel like doing that math again.
That's fair.
For this time, it is 11 plus 6 for 17, and then 1 hunter's mark damage for 18.
18. Yeah. All right.
Nice. Very nice damage.
Leaving this thing up.
Yeah, 2 big chunks taken out of the stump. Still up, but not doing great. Sappy, if you will.
Yeah, it's action, bonus action. I just keep doing that. Give horn. Hey.
All right. It's gonna whirl its tendrils around at you and try to slap you back, Kelborn.
No.
It's rolling bad at 10.
Yeah, that misses.
All right, then we get to the weird, which is this weird down here. It's going to try and destroy the echo. Why not? That's where Kevhorn was. So it slams down, it hits it, destroys the echo. And then it has 2 attacks. What is your range, young man?
5 feet.
1,000 feet, you say? That's wild.
Little stumpy arms. T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
It actually can't reach you, so it is going to like scoot around over here, seeing this being a problem coming up, but it can't really reach him. We then have Benjamin.
Cool. Benjamin doesn't have anything else. Just gonna move on to phase 2 of his plan. Which I am going to cast from my staff web on the unicorn.
Oh, nice. On its turn, it'll have to make the save.
So just like like starting on it and then going above Kevhorn.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. That being said, guess whose turn it is?
Yeah, it's the unicorns, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Hmm?
On my turn, as my bonus action, I'm going to drink my one readied potion.
There you go. Unicorn's dexterity saving throw was a 20.
Okay. I mean, it still has difficult terrain.
Mhm. And now we roll for the big boy. You guys have been lucky. Keeps rolling 4s on its recharge. So instead, it's going to kick with its back hooves at Kevhorn twice. See if we can catch him in the chest. The first one's a natural 1.
Okay.
Second one is a 24 to hit.
These weren't too bad. I think Kevhorn's just gonna eat that one.
Just gonna eat that one. All right. Hoof damage.
Yummy.
10 points of bludgeoning damage to Kevhorn.
Okay.
And then it's going to jab forward with its horn at you, Benjamin.
Okay.
You. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Cocked it. All right, only 6 points of force damage.
That's how much I healed.
And you don't have to worry about rolling a save anymore.
Cool. That's ominous.
Now I only have to get Kevhorn with it because the other two already failed as well.
What?
Nothing. All right, so it's going to then be Siegfried's turn.
I'm gonna move to here.
All right.
Siegfried will also say, if I can get close enough, I can cure it. And he'll do that through the rapport spores. But for now, oh boy. I'm going to do another Sacred Flame at the stump just to get
The stump. All right.
Kelborn moving here.
That's going to be a 18.
That will pass.
Yes.
That's really all I can do. So that's it.
All right. Legendary action from the unicorn. It is going to have the shimmery shadows appear around it once more.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are too far away from the water. Get closer.
No.
Yeah, it's going to kind of move here. Hold its action. We then get back to Kevhorn.
Kevhorn's gonna throw his trident at the last stump because that's the only thing that's.
All right. It is at disadvantage because he is within 5 feet of the unicorn.
Oh, that's annoying. Okay. It may still hit. That's a 14.
That'll hit.
For 10 damage.
10 damage.
And then recalls it back.
Yes, he does.
You got any bonus actions? He'll manifest the echo right next to. Oh, do I have to manifest it within 15 feet? How the fuck does that work?
I think it's 30, or is it only you can go 30 away? I can't remember.
Bonus action to manifest within 15 feet.
Okay.
So like it would be here, but then he's just gonna like whoop, over to here.
Okay.
So that he's not next to the water and he can back up Kelborn if necessary.
All right. Sounds good. At the end of Kevhorn's turn, Unicorn is going to use a legendary attack. And it's going to kick at Kevhorn again with its hoof.
Okay.
Might miss. Yeah, it's only a 18 to hit.
Misses by 1.
Yeah, it's a wild kick missing Kevhorn. Then goes to Kelborn.
Okay. Stump is still alive. Stump is gonna be focused. Swing. Oh no.
Oh no.
The nat 1, so I miss.
Oh no.
Are you rolling with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Why?
Because exhaustion. Right?
Exhaustion level 3 is when you get disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, well,
Baby boy,
Just roll it again with just a single. Yep.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, did you just not stand up that first time? Because I knew you did it on the time you were standing up.
yeah. Okay,
Probably
this is much
crawling
better.
everywhere.
This is I mean, it's gonna hit. It's 16 plus 9.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so then that's 9, 12 plus 6. I just say 12 plus 6, 18, and then 4 psychic on top of that for 20 damage to the stump on this first swing.
Slash it down.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action. You know what? Make sure that this is what I think it. Okay, so gonna drop concentration. That's a free action, right?
Yep, that's free.
From Hunter's Mark. And I am going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Ooh.
As I sprint up toward the water weird, get to there with my half speed.
It is going to attack you because it held an action.
Oh, I didn't realize that. My bad.
All good. I love it. For me, a 14 on the first one.
That misses.
Second one is a 20, dirty 20.
Ew, that hits.
This is gonna hurt. Not gonna
Yeah, I'm
lie.
gonna
The
go
water
down there.
weirds haven't hit too many times, and they hurt. The bludgeoning damage is 5. The necrotic damage is 6.
Oh, I'm still up.
So total 11.
11. But I'm
And you
also-
a
Okay,
Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Gonna be a close one. Oh, that would be
Yep.
disadvantage anyway. So yeah, I fail.
Saving throws aren't disadvantage.
No.
Okay.
So you roll normally, and you have
Anyways,
blessed.
I failed because that was a 6. So
Okay,
bless,
yeah,
bless.
you do.
Because if I get a 4, I didn't get a 4.
All right, you are having problems, my son.
Yeah.
All right.
Although I wanted to look at something before we go too much further. If you're hit by an attack roll
Yeah.
before your turn, attacks on your next turn. Okay, it wasn't before my turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
But you can resolve your. Do you have one more attack?
Yes. So as I run up on this thing, I cast Zephyr Strike, and I kind of with lightning at my feet, and it's kind of sparking around the blade. I swing it across this thing's stomach. Sorry, I've never used a strike before.
All good.
One of these guys is replaced with a D8. Right. Ooh, nice. Okay, 18 plus 9 to hit. So
Oh, hit.
the hits. Okay. 10, 16, plus 4 for the Zephyr Strike damage. So that's 20, right? At 20.
Mm-hmm.
And this new creature, so 3 psychic damage, 23. As I swing this blade across this water weird.
It does damage. Slash through it.
Okay, so then I continue sprinting through the attack. I just wanted to see the way it was worded. And run 30 feet this way.
All right. Yep, you'd have to jump over the water, but other than that, you're fine. Unless you wanted to run through the water.
So the Zephyr Strike didn't matter at the end of the day because he opportunity attacked me sort of anyways, but
Yeah. All right. With Kelborn's turn done
wait.
and Stumpy being dead, it is Water Weird is going to submerge.
Ooh. I don't love that.
I didn't realize I could do that.
Yep. They are water.
They're water.
Benjamin.
I'm just gonna like through the report spores, like, are we gonna try and cure this thing, or like I can only attack it?
Can we respond?
Yeah.
If I can get close enough, I can cure it.
He
However,
was trying to distract the water things.
Okay. I will take the. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I am going to trust my party. Drop concentration on web because that's only gonna fuck up Siegfried when he gets over here. Take the dodge action to save my ass, and my anchor chain's gonna attack a water weird. That's a bunch. 25 to hit.
I'll hit.
For 10 cold damage. I don't even know if cold damage does anything to them.
That is interesting. Oh. Actually, that is interesting. As it whacks it, as the chain like wraps around this weird, you see the cold start to freeze up the body slightly. And like it's still moving, but it seems to be moving a little more sluggishly.
In addition to that, to whatever else that nonsense is, its speed is reduced by 10 feet just by getting hit by the chain.
That probably still won't save Kelborn, but it is nice to know.
I mean, we're trying here, folks. That's everything then.
Unicorns go. Let's see. Will this be the time? Nope. All right. It's going with its multi-attack again. 2 hooves at Kelborn.
Mm-hmm.
First one's gonna miss. Second one gonna miss. Disadvantage horn attack on Benjamin. It's gonna miss because it rolled a 5 on its first and it rolled a 3 on its second. So yeah, it's just flailing out at this point. You can see like again that the white coat is starting to come through, and like one of the eyes is starting to turn back to a blue. As it like you see the panic in its blue eye as it starts just flailing out at both of you.
I just like meet it, and there's similar panic in my eyes. Like me and Unicorn Eye, we're on the same page.
We then go to the Befouled Weird, who has still enough movement, unfortunately, to get to go. Where like breaks through the chains and reforms and serpentines across the top of the water. Is going to attack you, my son.
Womp womp.
First slam attack actually might miss. It's only a 14.
Misses.
Second slam attack, 18.
Oh, that hits. I'm down. You don't even have to roll the damage.
I want to. 9 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
So question.
Yes. Yes.
Because of my bonsai, when an ally takes damage, you may use your reaction to cast Healing Word. So if he goes down and I cast that,
You can do
then
that.
it would just pick him right back up.
It'd pick him right back up.
All right, I'm gonna
These
use
things
my
get
reaction
multiple
to do that
attacks,
then.
though, right?
That was his
second attack.
That was the second attack, and he only
okay.
has 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll say that
Okay.
even negates the prone. Like you heal him as he's starting to buckle.
Very
Feels
cool,
a little
very
evil, but I like it.
Cool. You don't
so I
get
will
to go
use
unconscious.
I will use Healing Word at level 1 to keep Kelborn up.
All right, how much do you heal him for?
That will be, where did it go? 7.
7. You get 3, Kelborn.
Woo!
As the unicorn, you start to see the decaying flesh start to creep back over its body. Not very much, but a little bit.
Cool.
Start to see the blue eye get swallowed again.
Ooh, no.
All right. That is the Befouled Weird's turn. Unicorn's got legendary actions, don't it? It's going to once again put up the shimmering shadow around it. Out of panic. Kevhorn.
He's gonna bring his echo up here as a little bit of bait, just a little like, hey, you wanna do something?
It will be opportunity attacked by the submerged weird. It's going to destroy him.
Cool. Oh, you were right there. That's fun. Oh, son of a bitch. Kevhorn, baby, you can't take an attack of opportunity, though.
Maybe he can, you know.
He's gonna move 10, and summon his echo kind of out of no man's land here. Like up here. Just to have it around. And he'll take a disadvantage attack on the weird near Kelborn.
Right.
That's gonna hit even with disadvantage. That's a 23.
Okay. Yeah, roll damage.
For 8 to the weird.
Kevhorn chucks the trident, and it goes straight through the weird and starts to swoop around. And as it does, the weird crumbles into droplets of water, and Reese emerges with the befouled water underneath.
Okay. One fewer thing.
He's down to 2 things left on the field.
That's all he's got. That's all of his things.
All right. After Kevhorn is Kelborn.
Looks back toward where the trident just came from. And then exhaustedly gives in to his worst thoughts. He casts Hunter's Mark on the remaining water weird.
All right.
And he just so somberly pulls out his bow. And he also steps away from the water. Just a wee
Benjamin
bit.
was going to shout at you if he did.
Alright. Okay. Bow does a lot less damage, guys, but we'll make do.
They don't seem to have quite as much health as the stumps.
So that is a 15 total to hit.
15 will hit.
Plus the blessing. That's fine. That does 4 psychic damage and 3 piercing damage. But the Hunter's Mark damage. Is a 1.
Is a 1. All right.
So yeah.
Arrow passes through it, and it reacts to the damage, but doesn't go down.
And then I knock another arrow, and I sigh, and I let the arrow loose for a 10 plus 4 on the blast. That's a 14. That hits. Nice. For 4 plus 2. So 6. And then the Hunter's Mark damage is a 1 again. So 7 damage.
7. It's not looking great, but it's still... I mean, it never looked great. It's a weird made out of befouled water, but it's trying to hold itself together right now.
Well, and that's all she wrote for Kelborn this turn.
Go Kelborn. All right. As a legendary action, Unicorn's going to kick at Kelborn.
Okay.
That is going to be a miss with an 18.
Oh, Lord. Lordy Lou.
Kelborn having that additional AC is helping him out. That being said, which weird is dead? Not the one that's still there. It's going to submerge.
Okay.
All right. Benjamin, it's your turn.
Okay, folks. Just seeing if there's anything else I could do. I'm gonna move over here, still within range of the nice unicorn.
Okay. You don't want to move out of range real quick?
No.
Okay.
And actually, I moved. I don't think it's going to have any impact, though, because I'm just going to take the dodge action again, because I don't want to get obliterated.
Fair enough.
I can't hold a bonus action, which sucks.
That's true.
I mean, how... I'm not going to hit the unicorn again. We're trying to save the unicorn. This won't do anything with my bonus action. Just hang out.
All right. Sounds good. Guess whose turn it is?
I know it's the unicorn's turn.
Damn it. Get your beam back, dude. All right. It's going to, again, kick twice at Kevhorn as it turns to try and catch you with its horn. So kicks. The first one is going to be a 23.
The invincibility is just for this instance, correct?
It's like the shield spell, but it blocks anything but crits. So it worked the same as a shield spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop that.
All right. Let's see if I crit on the second hoof. I don't. It does block both hoofs as the horn comes whipping around. It does have disadvantage because you dodge, which is good because the first one was a 26. Second roll is a natural 20, so the 26 will hit with the horn.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's 12 points of force damage to Benjamin.
It's okay.
Stabs you with its horn as it whips around after 2 failed kicks on Kevhorn's giant, this enormous shield appears in front of him.
It's slash Benjamin's just Siegfried, can you what's the ETA on your arrival on this half of the river?
There is still that creature in the river.
Hey, I was trying to bait it out, but it didn't take the bait.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try and take care of that.
It is Siegfried's turn.
Great. I have no idea what to do.
Hold your turn until the water weird is distracted or something. I don't know.
Can I hold a guiding bolt until the weird appears?
Yeah. You can do that. You will lose that spell slot if you don't cast it, though. And you can only cast it if the weird appears, if that's what your trigger is. Just so you're aware.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll prepare a first level guiding bolt for if the weird appears.
All right. That weird is dead. So we're back to Kevhorn.
Kevhorn's gonna do a little bit of fishing with his echo. 5, 10.
All right, opportunity attack.
Okay.
Or not opportunity attack, but prepared attack.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
Cool. I just wanted it to show itself.
Fair enough. It has shown itself, Siegfried.
Hooray. 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Cool. And these orbs are appearing all around it as they turn into little darts or spears. And that is a 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
How does your guiding bolt destroy this water?
Let's
Weird.
go.
Oh, so these orbs of light coalesce around the weird and they turn into little darts and then just pierce through its body.
And
or
like
lack of body.
water bursts out into a small wave, not big enough to get any of you, but a small wave as it becomes one with the water again. Dead. I accidentally made it disappear, but it's dead.
Okay.
All right. It's still Kevhorn's turn.
This is some tomfoolery.
All right, I like tomfoolery.
I will be okay if you don't allow it. If he has his echo on the other side of the river, could he like give the help action through his echo, or are we not going to do that nonsense? Because it would be to like help Siegfried over the river. That's all I'm trying to do, just to like help him, like, because I know his movement is reduced, just to like do that.
Siegfried, what's your strength score?
9.
9. So he would have to make an athletics check to jump over. So I would allow you to give him advantage on his jump, which would just be flat because of his reduced skill stuff.
I will do that then. I'll summon the echo, and then Kevhorn will use his action to give Siegfried a little bit of a boost over the river.
All right. Sounds good to me. After Kevhorn's turn, Unicorn once again shadowy sphere around it. It will then be Kelborn's turn.
Ooh. Big shadowy thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, our plan isn't currently to damage this unicorn. Nobody's been attacking it really since the arms, right?
Yep.
Right. Not since we've decided to start curing it.
Yeah. So, know if this will affect anything. I don't think it will. Has anybody cast a healing spell since we've done the lay on hands?
Siegfried has, so to you.
And that was still split.
I guess I wasn't looking. Kelborn wasn't looking that direction, so I wouldn't be able to see if like the darkness started regaining on it or anything after that.
It did. It did.
It
It did.
Never mind then. I just bonus action move my hunter's mark to the unicorn just in case.
Just in case.
And I will. I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts on the unicorn.
All right. Just looking for surface level, or are you trying to push it through?
I want to get some deep thoughts, brother.
All right. What's the save?
It's a 13 for a what is it? Usually wisdom or something.
A natural 20 on its first roll, so it doesn't even have to bother with the second. You just like you can see its head slightly turn to show its red eye just glare back at you as it shunts you out of its mind.
Look at my hands. It's me.
All right. Anything else from Kelborn?
Nope.
All right. It is then.
Actually,
Water weird is. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Dude, just take a couple steps back.
Just slink away a little bit. Benjamin.
Since the water seems to be clear now, I'm just going to fully disengage.
All right.
And just move over here.
Okay. You don't want to get in the water?
No, I'm just like
I gotta ask.
going along the shoreline. Like,
you know, just put a little tootsie in there.
nope, not right now. Maybe later. We'll
Okay,
see if I'm
okay.
feeling frisky.
All right.
And I think that's all I can do because I'm not gonna hit the unicorn because we've decided we're being helpful.
All right.
Hit the unicorn.
What? That's kind of rude. All right, unicorn's turn.
It's hit me how many times?
It's rolled so many ones on its recharge.
Woo!
All right. It's going for 3 attacks on Kevhorn.
I mean,
It's the only one there.
He's the tanky boy. That's his
Let me
job.
see if I can swap it up, actually. Nope. Unless it gets its ray back. It's kind of just horns and hooves. First hoove is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Folks, we're gonna do it. Last shield.
Last shield. All right, second hoove is only an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And now the horn. Here comes the horn. A natural 20.
Oh no!
That's not great.
Oh boy, howdy. 14 points of force damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw from your boy Kevhorn.
Kevhorn does go unconscious.
Good.
Can I use my reaction
You can.
to Healing Word? And it will give him not actually 11.
11, so he gets 5. Unicorn gets 5.
That's an 18 on Kevhorn's Constitution saving
Okay.
throw.
Kevhorn is still the only one unaffected by any of this secondary effects that are rolling around amongst the party.
Good. I'm glad you're not here for this, Kyle. So glad that you're the one that's unaffected by all this bullshit.
But Siegfried, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, Siegfried is going to run forward and do the anime power of friendship, jump across the river. I have to do an athletics check.
Athletics check. It's a flat roll because you have disadvantage, but Kevhorn's Echo is helping you.
I'm gonna.
Come on. You can do it.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. You unfortunately do fall right in the water. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Damn it. 13 plus bless. No bless.
You should have blessed.
Yeah. Bless.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
All right. Sounds good. You were in the water. You used your movement at this point, I believe. So you do have rough terrain currently.
Awesome. Goes to jump and the Echo's arms just snap off and
It's one of the more decayed versions of Kevhorn. All right. Anything else from Siegfried?
I guess I could still do something.
Yeah, you still have an action and bonus action.
Can I really though?
You could dash, but that's up to
Yeah.
you. You are in rough terrain, so you wouldn't be able to get your move. You wouldn't get up to the unicorn with your movement next turn.
How far could I get? Like here or to the next?
So if
Because
you dashed, you'd have 15. So this would eat. I allow you to get right on the shore with a dash.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
So you won't be in melee, but you are close.
All right.
That being said, legendary action from the unicorn. Just gonna hoof Fat Kevhorn, seeing him come back up. Gonna miss.
Okay. Still technically has his shield up.
Yeah. All right. It is then going to be Kevhorn. Shield goes down.
I think, again, just like based off of what we're doing, Kevhorn's going to stay up there, but he's going to take the dodge action and just like defensively try to keep this unicorn occupied until Siegfried can cure it.
All right, Kelborn.
So with detect thoughts, I do like get the surface thoughts before I have to choose to probe deeper.
Okay.
Could I have gotten his thoughts?
You would have gotten the surface thoughts,
Yeah.
and it would have been things like destroy, remove them, disease the land.
Nothing helpful.
You're getting the corrupted thoughts.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then that spell ends. My Hunter's Mark had also gone down because of concentration.
That's true.
Keep up the good work, Give Horn. I'm giving a thumbs up.
Nothing from you at all, then?
I don't really think so. I will take the dodge action. Actually, you know what? Screw it. All right. So I'm gonna walk up to the unicorn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start like flailing my arms. Over here. Hey, I'm gonna kill your friends and do bad things. And I'll start waving my hands while taking the dodge action.
Okay. Do a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh.
I'm not
Yeah, I
punishing
know.
you for your roleplay, but it is the
Yeah.
Persuasion.
What was it again? A persuasion? Is that what you said?
Yep, persuasion.
Oh, I'm good at persuasion. So that is 12 plus 1 on the bless, a 13.
13. All right, we'll see how that turns out for you. Benjamin.
Just a little 5, 10, just moving a little bit further back, and I'm still gonna take the dodge action back here. Just like, if we're not killing it, then I can't do anything. This is beyond my wheelhouse.
All right. The unicorn. Calborn or Cavhorn and Siegfried, depending on what happened with this persuasion check. If this thing gets its necrotic beam and it goes after Cavhorn and Siegfried because they're lined up for it, this won't go well for you. If the persuasion worked, it won't go well for Calborn. So let's see if he gets his array back. I mean, still not going to be good in general, but that's just like the worst outcome. Rolls a 3. No ray. Hearing your taunt, it is going to hoof at you, though, Calborn.
Yeah, friends, I'm gonna kill them all.
First one's not natural, sorry. The dirty 20.
That's with disadvantage?
It does have disadvantage, you're right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say yes.
19.
Oh, that still hits. Shit. All right, I'm down. I tried. Sorry, guys. I thought I was being creative.
Let's see. How does... Yeah, I think you are. 7 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. That is one of its attacks. It's then going to rear up for its second hoof attack on Cavhorn.
Also disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. It missed, but it comes down with its horn once again in a downward strike. It's going to miss as well. Having used its back hoof on Calborn kind of put it off center so it wasn't able to land anything on Cavhorn. So wasn't the worst thing in the world, the Calborn. You drew away some attacks. Because if he would have gotten through Cavhorn, then it would have went after Siegfried. So, speaking of Siegfried, it's your turn.
All right, Siegfried walks forward and places his hand upon the muzzle of this unicorn and casts Lesser Restoration.
All right. I forgot to do this with Cavhorn, so I gave him a freebie. You do have to do a melee spell attack. Thankfully, the unicorn has not been able to put up its shield because it hasn't had a chance to. So, you can make a melee spell attack. You have Blessed.
Come on, Sieg. You got this.
26.
26 will hit. Roll me 2d8, please.
Oh boy.
I have failed, man.
8. Oh, that's not a D8. Woo. That's a percentile.
Yeah.
Only a hit. There we go. 8.
Ooh.
8. How does it look? when Siegfried cures this unicorn of its blight.
Ooh. So same thing that happens or happened before. He places his hand upon the muzzle, and this dark energy or this blight comes off of it, is maybe from the inside of it, if that is where it is, and just kind of coalesces into Siegfried.
Yeah, you could see like the skin recedes towards its muzzle where you have your hand. You can see like sludge dripping out of its nostrils. And as it all kind of collects into your hand, you see the pure blue eyes of the unicorn reappear, the white pristine coat, kind of gold mane, and this brilliant golden horn appears from the defiled horn. You see relief wash over its clear blue eyes before it falls to the ground in exhaustion.
Can I continue my turn?
Yeah.
I stab it in the heart. I'm sorry.
Siegfried's going to quickly run over there, and he kneels down in front of Kelborn, and he just quickly starts praying and says, Ilmater, please give me the power to save my friend. And he is going to do his special feature, Healing Hands, as blood begins to drip out of his eye sockets and heals for 5 hit points.
Yeah, you feel the blood starting to drip out of your eyes, and strangely, like you've done this before, and it's been very strange. It was a strange experience before, but you feel like a burning sensation on like your shoulder blade area as you do this as well. And
okay,
Siegfried.
Kelborn, are you okay?
I feel like I just got kicked by a horse.
Well, you didn't.
Oh.
You got kicked by a unicorn.
And that's where we'll go to break. See you guys in just a moment.
I'm gonna start very carefully approaching the rest of the group, still not fully trusting this unicorn, even though it is unconscious, or seems to be.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm approaching, I'll just ask Siegfried or Kelborn, is it still alive? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alive.
All right. Do you think you can sit up on your own?
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
Siegfried
Nope.
Nope. Siegfried still leaves. And he will just do a general medicine check over the unicorn just to make sure it's alive, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll a medicine.
24.
Yeah, you can see whatever regenerative magic the unicorn has is like working overtime to fill in spots that might have been like fully decayed through. But you can see like it's heavy breathing as its side raises and lowers. It is alive, just incredibly exhausted, passed out currently.
It seems to have a regenerative nature to it. I believe it'll be all right.
That's good. Ugh, and using my sword to heft myself back onto my feet. Do I see the portal entrance nearby?
Sorry, couldn't swallow my own saliva. Do a Arcana or a Perception.
Is that disadvantage?
Yes.
I'm still technically blessed.
You are?
So that is 14 total then.
14 total?
Yeah.
I'll say you don't see it specifically, but there is a waterfall that seemingly is coming from the heavens. Like the stone work and the waterfall itself go up past the clouds, and you can tell that water is pure. And as it's flowing into this pond, you can see the pond begin to also become more clear. And you can also kind of piece together. Your portal was kind of a little more hidden, harder to get to, so they had you there, as opposed to this one where it has it's in a hard spot to get to, but there's also what you found out, a very incredibly strong guardian at it. I mean, what's better of a Fae portal place than behind a waterfall?
I bet that the portal is behind that waterfall there. Do we want to wait around and see what this thing knows?
Yes. Yes, I think that's best.
I hope it doesn't start thrashing about when it awakes.
Yes, and you'll have to recast your purification ritual so that we can go through the portal.
No, I think it's at 8 now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you did it with the unicorn. That was the negative energy.
Well, could some of that energy still be on Benjamin and Kevhorn? They were attacked by the unicorn.
I mean, it's possible. You know what? Actually, let me. Don't remember if I cast this today. I don't think I did. Can I detect evil and good? And I don't know. Can I anything coming off of them?
And
the unicorn,
because I think to detect evil and good detects specific things.
Yeah, it's like Fae Fiend, Celestial, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Yeah, you cast this. You sense the Celestial. 2 of them now. You sense a Fae.
Okay, where's the second one coming from? Oh, the
unicorn.
Yeah.
And that's it.
In that vein, can Kevhorn do a little divine sense more for the Hallow spell?
Mm-hmm. He doesn't sense it.
Okay.
I don't sense anything on him. Doesn't mean there's nothing, but
can I go over to the pool as it's like starting to clear, and just see if like I can see anything inside of it? Because like the waterfall was always clean. It was just when it got into the pool that it got gross.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna like squat down at the edge of the pool to see if I can notice anything as it's starting to clear up.
Are you looking for like creatures in the water, or what are you looking for specifically?
I don't think I'm looking for creatures necessarily. I think it's more of like Ben's assumption right now is that it was like a thing that was put here. If it wasn't like a whole spell or something like that, but like something that was placed in the pool that started to corrupt it.
Do a perception. Disadvantage.
Yep.
I just like saying
it. That's only going to be a 13.
Yeah, you don't see like a physical object placed in the water at all, from what you can tell. But you can see like it's slowly clearing. And like even as you're kind of looking around, you notice like as you get down close to the water to look, some of the grass between your fingers begins to turn green. As opposed to like it's black, dark green that it used to be.
Just with like the crook of my staff, just like poke into the water a little bit. I know like it can be part of my perception check, but just like fishing around, seeing if like shit in there. Okay.
Yeah, you don't sense anything poking around in there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait until it wakes up, but I would really like to know what happened here. If it was a spell or what caused it to become corrupted.
Hoping it'll know that. Does it look like injured? Like, what does it look like? A healing spell would help wake it up, like make it, like if we were unconscious, we got healed, get up.
Yeah, mechanically it would allow it to have HP, but it technically has HP still.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like,
Okay.
I'll mix this in with Siegfried's medicine check earlier. It doesn't seem to need healing; it just needs time at this point.
Okay. Well, should we just wait here, heal up some, take a little rest?
Yes, at least for. I mean, we can at least wait for a short time. It also, depending on how we're feeling, there's a rough climb up. If we want to wait longer before we cross over into the Feywild, anyways. But at least a short while to see if it will wake up by then.
I mean, if you want to get the jump on things, start resting now and just take watches. Or, when the unicorn wakes up, whoever's awake talks to it, or wakes the others up. I don't know.
Yes, I mean, I am less injured than both of you. If you wish to start resting, I need to bring Huey back anyways. I can start on that and wait to see if the unicorn wakes up. Otherwise, I can wake one of you for a watch later.
Siegfried already has his bedroll out before you.
Well, that's fine.
I'll gather some wood for the fire.
Thank you. You are so kind.
Start dragging over one of the nasty rotted stumps we killed.
Yes.
With my 9 strength.
Yeah.
Dragging.
Benjamin and Siegfried are just like tag teaming this stump, struggling the whole way.
Camp horns and idle animation.
Yeah.
I'm over here casting sleep on myself.
You can't make yourself go to sleep because you're half elf.
Damn it.
But yeah, you guys start setting up a camp. Who's taking first watch?
I will. I'm essentially just starting with taking a short rest, and then because I get all my stuff back, and then I'll need to sleep tonight. But like wherever we're at, I'm starting.
Okay. Yeah, the rest of you start slumbering. Benjamin, is there anything you specifically want to do during this watch?
Yes, I am I'm ritual casting Find Familiar to get Huey back.
All right.
But as part of that, am as much as I can keeping an eye out, and mostly just keeping an eye on the unicorn as I'm waiting.
All right. Yeah, you begin to do so. Do you take your short rest first, or do you get Huey back first?
Both of them are going to take an hour. Previously, I've done them both at the same time.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You have plenty of time anyway, so it wouldn't matter either way. But yeah, bring Huey back. What?
Makes that noise both when he dies and comes back.
As he comes back, I'm like, okay, the unicorn. We saved the unicorn.
It must have been fun.
It could have been better.
Did you get stretched out like a stress toy?
I apologize. You were instrumental, though, in helping save us.
Oh, I'm glad.
Look, I don't really have control over when you die. I thought you could make it. Thought it would have been okay.
He's just a weird little fish blob guy right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him turn into a bird and like take a somewhat of a sentry position just in one of the taller trees.
Yeah, he flies up, lands in a tree that you can even see the tree starting to like bud leaves on it now. And as he flies up and lands, kind of hunches his bird shoulders and turns away from you a little bit. You see, or you hear the unicorn start to stir, and it like rolls over onto its stomach with its legs underneath it. It like looks around wildly for a second, and as it catches eyes on you and the fire extinguishes.
Hold on, sorry, I was doing my hit dice. That's concerning.
And the fire extinguishes, and you can just see it looking at you in the darkness.
I am going to, as that happens, fine, I can see in the dark, it's okay. I'm going to say in Sylvan, very calmly, "You're all right now. My companions are resting."
What are you doing in your head? You hear, what are you all doing here? What happened?
We are looking to cross over into the Feywild to go to the Spring Court, and I'll motion to Kelborn. He is one of the princess's guards from there. We've heard some concerning reports about what is happening both here and at other Fey crossings, so we are going to check in to see how things are going there as well.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, but flat because of disadvantage.
Ooh, nice. That is a 25. It was almost a 2.
Yeah, you can see it kind of settle into itself, but still alert. So he goes, something is wrong in the Fae. Something came through.
Did it cast a spell on you? Do you know what the cause of what was afflicting you?
No, they held me down, injected me with something.
Ooh. Do you know where they went after? Did they cross back over?
I believe so. Everything's hazy after that, but I believe I saw them go back into the Fae.
Okay. It may have been... We've heard reports that there are Fomorians in the Feywild again. I don't know if they were there before. They're there possibly now.
They've returned then.
Yes, along with several other giants. Benjamin, like, as this conversation is happening, is like, when do I wake the other two up? Is this at a point where I should wake them up? If it's all right, we were going to continue to rest here until both curing you and the climb up was taxing on us. So we were going to rest before we crossed over.
Yes, you must go and see what is happening. If they were coming through portals and using them freely and stopping guardians on the other side, at least they turned me. They must be planning something.
Yes, again, my companion, he was a guardian as well. Someone else is guarding his portal, but several ogres crossed over at his portal further north of here. Do you know, are there any portals to the Feywild further to the north in Icewind Dale or near there?
Yes, there's
Ooh.
a few up there.
Ooh. Do you know where their counterpoints in the Feywild are?
I'm not aware of that, no.
Great, but there is a chance. I'm gonna fill the unicorn in at least on like basic details of like giants and all the shenanigans that are happening with that. Just that like stone giants are cool, fire and like ice giants aren't. Like all of the basic stuff we know, nothing super in detail though.
As you're talking, I apologize. I need to. These grounds are sacred, and I can't leave them the way they are currently.
Oh, of course. Do you need to leave?
No.
Oh.
It like gets up. It brings itself up on its hooves, and you see as it steps, puts its hooves on the grass around it begins to radiate green. With each of its steps, you see the grass begin to come back to life. As it gets over to the water, it brings its head down, and as it does, the horn begins to glow. It dips its horn in the water, and as soon as it does, ripples of purifying magic begin to go through the water, and the water starts to become completely clear. Like you could see straight to even in the darkness with your DrPhage, you can see straight to the bottom of this river as in this pool that comes down from the waterfall, as it keeps its horn in the water for a little bit, purifying it.
That's amazing. Would you be able to keep watch over us while we rested?
Yes, I need to continue to bring life back to this land, for it is the origin of it. I can watch over you as I do so.
Cool. Sick. Yeah, I think Benjamin then just curls up because like the unicorn's got a good handle on things better than us right now. And go sleep. Go sleep.
Go sleep. All right. Yes, everybody can get their long rest in.
Sorry.
But with that, you guys do level up. But also with that, Constitution saving throw from me, Kelborn.
Ooh, that's good. Wait, do I still have disadvantage, or is this after the rest?
You don't have disadvantage yet because it's not done saving throws, only skill checks.
Oh, sorry. Okay, then in that case, it's a 18.
18, all right. But yes, you can level up. And as you do begin to stir in the morning, you feel rested, but it's that weird rest that like maybe you slept too long because you were like woken up for like you guys wake up in the morning, so it's like I didn't get woken up for a watch or anything. But you woke up just feeling fatigued and lightheaded, and like your vision's a little blurry, and you kind of rub it just to see if it's the blurriness of waking up in the morning. It's still just a little bit blurry. Nothing you can't handle, but yeah, like especially at the sides of your vision, it's blurry.
Give me a second.
Yeah, sorry, I'm also leveling
no,
up.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, my vision, it's slightly blurry around the sides.
If we don't talk, we can just cut this part out.
Siegfried is going to go over to the water and just kind of splash some of the water onto his face. And also I had a question about the burning on his back. Like how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate his pain?
It was a 7. It's gone at this point. It was pretty momentary, but it was pretty agonizing. Nothing you can deal with, but
Okay. Siegfried probably would have been like noticeably agitated at that point then. But also he is going to like pull down the top of his robe and like see if he can like feel something or see if there's a way that he can see it in the water. I know he would be like facing away and like trying to, you know, look back and see into the water to see if there's a reflection of something. And he would probably use the waterfall since it's, you know, upright.
Do a perception check. Or medicine if you're more relying on the feeling.
I guess he would go by perception. And that would be a dirty 20.
All right, yeah. You feel it's two weird ridges like right next to your shoulder blades. Not like anything super like it's not like a scab solid, but like when you scratch your like arm a lot and it like raises the skin up from being irritated, it kind of feels like that. And like two longer strips on either side by the shoulder blades.
Okay. He'll walk over to the camp.
Yeah, you do see the unicorn just standing there watching you walk around.
And he'll just say, do you see anything on my back? And he'll kind of just turn to his allies and show them.
Yes.
Yeah, both of you would see like two red, like longer strips on his back by his shoulder blades.
Did this happen in the fight yesterday?
It was immediately after I healed Kelborn. And this happened in the cave as well. I felt this burning sensation on my back. And it happened after I was bleeding from my eyes.
Wait. I'm like looking at him. Long and hard. And then I want to look at his back one more time. Does it look like it gives off any sort of shape to it? Like if I really study this thing, does it look like anything in particular?
It doesn't like, it's not really a shape at all, no.
It's just
like it's maybe like this thick and it's probably like this long. Sorry for audio viewers, I can't really.
And there's two of them down his back or just one?
Yep, two on either side next to his shoulder blades.
Excuse us one second, Benjamin. I'm gonna pull Siegfried to the side. Hey, you got me a wee bit confused. Do you really not know, or are you just really good at acting?
Side note, I immediately turn Huey invisible and send him over. And I switch to hear through Huey because I'm not going to do this nonsense right in front of me. I'll stay where I'm at, but I'm immediately having Huey fly over.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't know what's going on, and I'm starting to get concerned.
Well, I don't know for sure. But are you just messing with me?
No.
Alright. So, I mean, it must have been a week ago now. There was something coming up to the camp, and I did a thing where I detected good and evil presences. I'm losing the voice so bad. And I scanned the tree line, and there was something walking through the woods our way, and it was some sort of celestial being. But when I returned to the camp, you were also giving up that same glow.
Why would that Why would that be, though? I'm just a human.
Are you, though? I mean, you said you could see in the dark. That's not typical of a human.
Well, there have been known to be some humans that can see in the dark.
Do you want to cue Benjamin into this conversation now that I know that you don't know and you're not just trying to trick him?
Of course, I feel like my allies should know.
Alright.
I'll join.
Kelborn was just saying that I was giving off hints of celestial.
Hey. I thought he knew and he was just, not telling nobody. I think
All right.
this could be related in some way. Maybe. He said you were doing healing magic when it all happened, right?
It wasn't so much healing magic as it was... Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, somehow part celestial, or maybe giving off that. I don't know if just your strong connection with a god would give that off of you, but I have a feeling that you might be celestial.
Has Siegfried ever heard of maybe a high priest or something, or someone, I guess, having such a great connection to a god that they would give off celestial?
Roll a
And-
his. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, can I also do a check just for part celestial races or heritages?
Yeah, both you can
if
roll
I'm
his.
aware of them.
Both you can roll history.
At disadvantage.
You still at disadvantage. You only have one level of exhaustion now, but that is disadvantage on skill checks.
9.
I got a 12.
Doesn't seem like. See, maybe it could happen. You could be blessed enough to start to gain celestial traits. But yeah, Benjamin, you're not sure of anything.
I've never really heard of a humanoid giving off any celestial traits, even high priests. I've never heard of that. And surely they're more connected to Ilmater than I am.
Remind me, I believe the canon of the Swindler's Den universe is that tieflings would also give off a fiendish energy, if I remember correctly.
They would, yes. So you would be aware of that. Tieflings are common enough, you would be aware of that. But possibly there's an opposite to them. But
That's I was just making sure of that I was correct on that.
Yep.
You had mentioned to the story keeper that you asked if he knew who your parents were.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a possibility, but there are people with fiendish heritage that then give off the semblance of being a fiend under those magics. I don't know if there is a counterpart to that with celestials as well.
I see.
I mean, hell, you guys did fight a demigod. You don't know the way they were created, but apparently there's some way gods can reproduce.
I wonder if the unicorn would have any information.
It's just staring at you.
Where's that bastard? I mean,
Just slowly creeping in its horse face.
I apologize. We never got your. Do you have a name?
Yes.
My name is Siegfried.
I am Golden Hoof. The regret on my face instantly.
I started laughing out loud. It's in character.
I was gonna be. It sounded dumber once I said it out loud, but that's what it is, unfortunately.
Golden Hoof. Have you?
No.
I was putting that back down. Have you ever heard of a counterpart to? Sorry, why did I lose it?
Tieflings.
Tieflings. Thank you. I kept wanting to say tabaxi.
No. Those
Yes.
are werewolves.
Tainted folk. Actually, I think that was our canon D&D now, with the new.
Play Knowles too.
Oh, with the Knowles
Sort
or
of.
something else. Hyenas aren't canine. We aren't getting into that.
Hey, it's like close though, you know.
They're related, but yeah, their own thing technically. But yes.
And Siegfried will also turn around and show the unicorn his back. And my friend said that I was giving off celestial, but I've never heard of a human doing that before.
Quickly looking up a unicorn name generator. And of course, it's just stupid. It's just stupid My Little Pony names like Rainbow and Twinkle. Damn it! It's Golden Hoops. Yeah, the two of you haven't turned away. See its eyes kind of turn golden, as it looks. At
I should have
Siegfried.
called you Golden Eyes. That would have been better.
That name's taken. So you're celestial born, are you?
But I'm just human.
You appear to be just human. That's only half of your lineage.
What do you mean? Do you know what's happening to me?
You're beginning to show signs of whichever side of your family has celestial blood in it.
So what's going to happen to me?
It's not a cut and dry, everybody's the same when it comes to celestial blood. It all depends on where you... who your parent was, celestial. You'll start to take on traits from them or whatever they end up passing down. You won't become like them necessarily, but of their blood.
So what do these marks on his back have to do with anything?
They're wings, like an angel.
Exactly.
Oh. Sorry,
They're trying to break through his skin, but aren't strong enough yet.
I might have spaced out if you said that already.
We didn't, no.
No, but if one of his parents is a celestial, the most humanoids have, or humanoid-shaped ones have wings.
Whatever you did to agitate them, if you continue to do so, they'll eventually break free.
Siegfried just takes a seat for a second, kind of flabbergasted. This is too much to process. And he'll just kind of put his robe back on.
Unicorn kind of turns to look at you, Calborn.
Hey,
So you're
my
one of the
name's-
Princess Guard.
Yes.
What is your name?
I am Kelborn Kerrigan.
Well, Calborn Kerrigan. I'm afraid your princess might be in danger.
In another game. Sorry. I really thought you were gonna say it. What do you mean?
If the Fomorians are back in the Feywild and using Spring Court portals, I haven't heard from any of the other Guardians as I was corrupted. But they seem to be focused in the Spring Court as of right now. Or as of right then.
Speaking of which, do you know a way the portals can be attuned to a time?
There are Archfey that can manipulate the time passage of the creatures that move through the portals.
Well, we
I'm not able to do so.
might find one of those.
Is the king an archfey?
Is the king an archfey? Like I wouldn't know.
The
that.
King of the Spring Court would be an Archfey. If you can gain his favor,
Oh, that's
you
right.
would be able to.
Yeah, I knew that. I did know that. Definitely not gaining his favor, so that's not happening. Where else can we find one of those? Archfey.
Wait, hold on. Apologies, Golden Hoof. Why?
Sounds more eloquent when you say it. I like that.
Jehovah. Right, give us a second here.
You just have to. This is my snooty person voice. So you just really kind of have to draw out some of the things.
I like it.
Why you work for the king? I mean, you work for his daughter.
I do.
So why is it so outlandish that we would gain his favor?
Oh, he has a long list of appointments. I mean, it spans centuries. Good luck getting on that list.
Kelborn, which portal was it that you were protecting? It would just
What was
be
the name of
one,
that forest?
Neverwinter Forest.
Oh, okay. Hey, the one in Neverwinter Forest.
Right.
Don't say it like that.
I mean, you know. You obviously know why you're there.
No, I mean, I do, but I think you're getting the wrong idea. I don't think you
Enlighten
know
me.
why I was there.
Enlighten me then, please.
Yes, enlighten us.
Well, I'll have you know, I am, or was, a part of the Honored Guard. It turns out the King Owen doesn't like it when you and his daughter have a romantic entanglement.
Oh.
Unfortunately, got sent way far away in the worst post in all the Fae. Well,
One of them, at least.
But could we talk to the princess, who you seem to have a good relationship with, and perhaps she could convince her father to attune a portal for us?
perhaps if he doesn't know it's for us, it might work. That's a chance. I get nervous when we talk about, you know.
I mean, obviously, this is the most flustered I've ever seen you.
Hey, no, see what we can do, but Sounds like we should be worried about these Fomorians. So
Yes, I mean, we need to go save your friend from the Fomorians.
yay, friend.
Benjamin has the biggest shit-eating grin. It's like the biggest grin.
Unicorn is undisturbed by any of this.
Fine.
So yeah, see gets out of the bag. So we're not gonna be welcomed with open arms. But are you ready to go?
Yes, if nothing else, we are also bringing the news that Golden Hoof has been rescued from whatever corruption was afflicting him, and one of the portals is secure again, which is, I'm sure, news that they will look forward to as well.
Right.
Can I get a Constitution save from each of you as well? Sorry to throw this in the middle of roleplay.
Gee,
What
Hoovy,
if-
why? Do you
Don't-
know why you were making Constitution saves? Every. I assume our bless is over, right? Because it's only last a minute.
Yeah, it's way
Yes.
over.
Yeah. So 12.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
4.
4. All right. All right. You're all good. Continue roleplay.
Siegfried will just stand up and start putting his scale mail on. Still kind of a little silent in thought.
I go start helping him put it on.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate the hand.
Hey, you're going through a rough time right now, I'm sure. It's a lot to take in, you know. You know, when I was a kid, I didn't know that I was half fae. I mean, I knew I was half elf, but not from the fae. It's
I think that's new information for us as well.
I just wanted to let you know it's easier.
I appreciate it. How did you find out you were Fae?
Oh, my dad came to take me away. He brought me to the Feywild. Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen to you, because we need you here.
Don't give the DM any ideas.
Shall we be off then?
Strap.
Yes, if you are all ready to leave now, I can open the portal for you.
Appreciate it. Also, we do have an opening in our party if you want to join.
I must stay here and make sure nobody else tries to come through the portal.
Gee,
If the things Benjamin told me are true, you don't want ally giants coming from this side to help their Fomorian friends.
Right.
Anything else?
Kevhorn's just standing there.
I don't think.
His owlbear sitting next to him.
Yeah, I think we're good to cross over. Yeah, let's do it.
We just
Go.
we just link the little chain thing to Benjamin's portrait.
It's a unicorn begins to step on the river, golden light emitting from its hooves as it walks across the water towards the waterfall, and it brings its horn forward, touches the waterfall, and it begins to split. Not all the way up the waterfall, but I mean it goes up to the clouds, so you aren't sure, I guess. And as it does, you see a swirling vortex of purple, green, and blue light on the other side.
Is this like, did the unicorn make a path, or are we like slogging through the water?
You'd have to go through the water.
Okay. How deep is it?
It gets fairly deep in the pool part, where the waterfall's at. It'd probably come up to your guys' chest. But once you got up to the portal itself, it kind of raises back up for you to be able to step through it.
I'll again just help people, especially my friends in which all of you have heavy armor on, but probably especially helping Siegfried since he isn't as strong. Just making sure that because there is a current, like just making sure that we're moving through easily.
All right. So you all begin to approach the portal. Who's going through first?
I'll go through first.
Should we hold hands?
Actually, I don't think I go through first.
Okay.
I thought about it, and I would definitely hesitate to go into this portal.
I think if he would hesitate, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, this is a bad time. I don't know if Benjamin would go first.
Nobody wants to go. We can just turn around.
Do I know is like if you go in and out with a group, should you be like holding hands or anything?
You don't know what kind of portal this is, so
they don't like kind of all work the same. They're all different.
Yes, I'll say roll me a history check. Disadvantage.
Why do I have disadvantage on this one?
Because you're still one level of exhaustion.
Doesn't that just have my speed?
Nope,
No,
speed is 2.
Oh,
so your
really?
speed is full, but your skill checks are
bummer.
disadvantage.
Okay, so it was a what check again?
History.
History.
I'm
okay, that's a 9.
Just gonna dismiss Huey so that I can just resummon him in the Feywild.
What? You know, with your portal, it's like walking through a door.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna think that works the same here.
Okay.
But I'm also very hesitant to go in, so I say, I think we should all hold hands.
All right.
Very well.
Ready? Okay, hold your breath. You know, you don't want to choke on the... No, I'm just kidding. It's not like that. Ready? Let's go. I was like holding your hands, but like pulling back some.
all right, so Kelborn is first. Whose hand is he holding?
Oh, I'll be center. I'll hold Benjamin and Siegfried's.
Okay. Which one of you two want to be first?
And if that's going to be the case, Benjamin will go first.
Okay, so Benjamin, Kelborn, Siegfried, Kevhorn. Owlbear is kind of trying to hold on to Kevhorn the best he can, or best she can. As soon as Benjamin steps through the portal, the rest of you are pulled with him, almost like a vacuum, and you find yourself tumbling through this strange vortex of lights. This is unfortunately nothing like your portal, Kelborn. This is like a warp point between the two realms rather than just a doorway. And you find yourselves tumbling. Are you still trying to hold hands with each other the whole time?
Definitely hold hands. Really tight.
Yeah. As best as I can.
All right. Let's get our first strength check from all of you, which will be disadvantage. We'll do saving throws, so it's not disadvantage. Strength saving throws from everybody.
Probably should have held our breath as well. 14.
I got a natural 20, which becomes a 19.
Very nice.
1.
Oh
no! Roll Kevhorn's strength saving throw. We'll see which side he breaks on.
Ooh, Kevhorn's wasn't great. I don't have his sheet up anymore. He rolled a 5. I'm assuming he has like a +5 at least.
So that means Siegfried and Kevhorn let go of each other's hands as you're still tumbling through. You look back, you still see Kevhorn tumbling, his owlbear isn't able to really hold on and is kind of tumbling behind him as well. And that's when you spotted Siegfried as you're like looking back, still trying to reach for his hand. You see an enormous hand rip through this vortex. You can see like bluish, greenish, not leathery, like rubbery skin, long, dark nails, and webbing in between the fingers as this giant hand tries to swipe at Kevhorn. It misses him, but like the nails hit him and he begins to spiral and like start to bump against the walls of this vortex. And the owlbear's like hooting in desperation, trying to get to him. And as he starts to bump against the walls, you see more enormous hands begin to reach through, trying to grab Kevhorn. And eventually, like, they're still batting each other around. Some of them get a hold of him, but another one comes and like pulls at him away from it. And then you see this large hand, kind of darker skin color, a lot of rings on it, wraps around him and pulls him out of the vortex. And he disappears into this whirring space around all of you. And that's when your face hits ground. The ground crunches underneath you as you land face down on the ground. It's a weird crunch, especially you, Kelborn. You aren't expecting the ground to feel like that, and it's cold. As you like pick yourself up a little bit and look around at what should be beautiful blooming flowers and green fields. It's there, but it's all covered in a permafrost, keeping everything frozen in place.
Oh, Jordan would love this.
Siegfried will be yelling out for Kevhorn.
Yeah, you're
And I'm assuming while going through the portal, he was yelling for him too.
Oh yeah, you're yelling for him. And you see the owlbear cub hooting in desperation, looking around, like looking back to where the portal had dumped you guys out. The portal kind of recedes back into the space behind you. You can tell it's there, but you can't really interact with it.
Siegfried will just kind of fall to his knees and start weeping.
What happened?
He was taken. There were hands grabbing at him, giant hands. Possibly
Of a giant.
Giants. Maybe gods. I don't know. But I lost my grip of him. And now he's gone.
Anybody that wants to could do either a history or an arcana check. Again, disadvantage. We got the disadvantage crew here, unfortunately. The only person that wasn't exhausted is gone.
2. So, not happening.
Damn it. It's a nat 1.
Nice.
I'll go with a 12 arcana.
12? So it's going to be very limited, like, thoughts about this. But it's like...
Miri.
Like, you went from one realm to another. Moving through that's not gonna be like it's gonna be destability. That's not the right word. It's gonna be unstable. Like a lot thinner in those portal spaces, so probably easier for maybe deities or some other multi-planar beings to be able to reach through and interact with people going through that space. Possibly could be the case that might be why that happened now, and the gods aren't just grabbing them off the mortal plane, if that's what happened.
The crossing, we have moved to a different plane so that in between space may be easier for other things to access. If I believe he's shared enough that he is wanted by many.
Do we know anyone like that? I mean, anyone blue with long black nails? Who might that be?
I don't know.
Me neither.
To be fair, she didn't get a hold of him. She just tried to grab him and missed. She started this process.
But if he was taken, I'm going to try. I don't know, truly don't know how they work. I'm just going to send out a rapport spores to him to see if there's any like connection. Just a Kevhorn, are you there?
You don't get a response, but you do get the notion that he is alive wherever he is.
Okay, so it goes to him. There's just not like it went to voicemail.
Yeah. Essentially, it's not strong enough to communicate, but you know that they are alive wherever they are.
Through the spores, he's alive, but can't answer us. I don't know how we would even start trying to find him.
I have no idea. I mean, if he was weird, of course. I mean, as a chance, he might have ended up in another court, like the summer court, winter court. Winter court.
As you look around, all the permafrost on all the plants, like completely iced over, flowers frozen in their bloom.
Yeah, this doesn't. I'm assuming this isn't normal.
No.
Okay.
Not normal. I have a friend who, could do something like this, but wouldn't. That makes sense.
As this is also going on, I'll just walk over and just like place a hand on Siegfried's shoulder, since he's still on the ground, just in comfort. We have so many problems.
Siegfried will stand up before you even continue talking. I know, we must move forward, but it's my fault that he is lost.
I don't know if you could have stopped what was going to happen. If it was deities, then it was far beyond us. Even if it was just higher giants, it could have been the blue hand, could have been King Hreg or one of his companions. Because from what we saw in our dream, he had blue skin, correct? Bluish skin.
Mm-hmm.
So it could have been another storm giant, which, if they're stronger than fire giants, we could barely do anything to that when we faced one. I don't think there's anything you could have done during that crossing.
I guess we'll never know, but I will still blame myself. We should move forward.
Is blaming yourself taking away pain from anyone or adding it?
Siegfried just keeps walking.
As you begin to walk, you hear from some of the frozen bushes, "Oh, I don't think we'll have you going any further from here. You shouldn't be coming to this court now." You start to hear crackling coming from the bush as this large creature begins to move out of it. Very strange, purplish skin, one eye larger than the other. Like the other one seems to be squinted, almost shut, almost like infected. Large yellow eye that's open, like patches of long greasy hair on its skin. You can see like the sinewy muscle and bones in its body as it crawls towards you. First, its hands with these large, long yellow, like cracking nails, and then its foot will reach up over its shoulder and pull itself forward as it continues to move towards all of you. Very large
Run.
creature. Now, what comes through my portal? The unicorn didn't stop you, I see.
No, he let us in because we're allies with you and the unicorn.
Do a persuasion check, disadvantage.
Hey, whoa, that's actually not bad. 19 total.
If you're allies, what is your business here?
Well, you see, I used to be part of the Princess Honor Guard, but that position was stripped of me, and ever since then, I said, you'll rue the day that you dishonored me that way, and I'll find a way to come back, and I'll take you down. And so, you know, I've been working with you lot now for
This
revenge.
thing keeps crawling towards you, gets right up in your face, and by saying that, you are in its face because its head is larger than you are. As this large, strange-looking giant folk is right up, giant yellow eye, staring you down. Is that so then? Well, we should. What do you? What is your mission here then?
Aim to capture the princess and hold her ransom.
If you were an ally of ours, you would know she's already been captured.
Shit!
Give me. Actually,
That's right. That was me. I was testing you.
give me another persuasion with disadvantage.
I'm sorry. 11.
I think we've got a little bit of a rat running through our portals.
No. Where?
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Shit.
So ready for combat. I was ready the minute this thing showed up.
That is a 21.
21
Aye, aye.
succeeds. You see this yellow eye staring you down and it gets to become more amber, but nothing seems to take a hold of you from it.
Oh no,
You kinda-
I feel like I'm under an influence right now.
You see a scowl come across his face. All right, I see how this is going to be. So it begins to bring up its foot. We can roll initiative quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, you tried.
13.
God dang it!
13.
I roll bad.
Yeah.
It would be right in your face right now.
Of course, they already captured the princess. What was I thinking? Son of a gun.
I need to find good music.
Oh, Huey's not here.
Look at
Crazy
this
looking.
battle map I made. It's so good.
So good.
It
Such
reminds me
high quality.
of either a school journal, you know, or an old manga, like a 90s manga.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what did we get for initiatives?
19.
13.
4.
All right. So Siegfried, Kelborn, Benjamin is the initiative. Siegfried, you're first.
As this thing was talking, or sorry, as it was walking towards us, Siegfried would have been chanting, "Eforabit inimicos meos sanctus lumine," and is casting Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
All right.
For 22.
22 will hit.
Ooh, 8. 21 points of radiant damage.
21 points of radiant. Siegfried, you take 11 points of damage.
Oh boy.
As you feel your insides, like you feel as this magic leaves your hand, a rash begins to form over your forearm, and you can feel pain radiate through your arm as you cast the spell out.
My arms are growing wings.
Anything else in your turn?
That will be it.
Just have you moved a little bit. Right. Then it is Kelborn.
I heft my mighty blade.
You do.
It has advantage.
Yeah.
You do have advantage.
And I also, my eye, I really hone in on this guy casting Hunter's Mark.
Oh, you cast Hunter's Mark?
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh.
You take 8 points of damage.
Oh. My fifis.
My fifis.
And I swing this mighty blade at his foot that is encroaching upon my head. Good thing for the advantage. Still might not even hit. 17.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. So then that is 11, 12 plus 6, 18. 18 damage with 2 psychic on top.
Right.
As I cut up across the bottom of his foot. And then I just kind of spin with the sword into his other leg that I assume is, or his arm, whatever's closest that's touching the ground, and I swing across that. Would that one be with advantage too or not?
No, it's only the first attack.
This one will hit because the other one hit. This one's slightly higher. But I was just curious.
All right.
16. 16 plus 6.
22. All right, Kelborn, you also take 4 more points of damage as you feel rashes running up your arm, just burning.
Lady, something's off here. I just kind of yell. That's my turn. That's my bonus action actions.
All right, Benjamin.
Even hearing that, Benjamin's gonna look at this thing, and I so sick of everything stopping us at these fucking portals. Siegfried, be ready, as I'm going to reach out and cast Lightning Bolt on this giant.
All right, what's the save?
That is a dexterity saving throw of 15.
It fails. Oh, that's one of my dice.
No, it's the worst, dude.
Done.
Especially when you don't find it right away.
Okay. Give me a second while I do math. Oh, Lord. None of this is easy math, son of a bitch. 1927 lightning damage to it.
As you cast this lightning bolt, and you can see the creature's muscles shot, like its leg begins to fold back into where it's supposed to be, and then back over its shoulder again. You feel like lightning crackling, burning sensation in your arms as well. Take 4 points of damage.
Cool. Great. I don't care. I then immediately summon my anchor right in front of me. It is going to take an attack. I think it's going to miss, though, with a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Okay, that's fine.
Things like contorting around from the electrical shock. The anchor misses. This thing's turn. Let's see what we got here. Yikes. As it like brings itself back together, it brings its large yellow eye to you, Benjamin. Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
This isn't a charm, would it be?
No.
That's probably gonna fail. That's a 13.
That's not good for you.
I mean, I kind of figured.
How many do I have here? Not enough. Four, 6, 10, 16, 17, 25 points of psychic damage to you.
Okay.
And as this happens, one of your eyes like begins to bug out, and you fall prone, and you're laying, like you start to contort, and you are prone on the ground.
I don't know how it works with psychic damage, but when my anchor now is within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction to reduce damage that anyone takes by 1d8. So that goes down to a 22 damage.
All right. You can
which
do
is also
that.
now, which also makes it just under my half of my maximum.
Your system shock. Nice. As this thing's eye like locks onto Benjamin, and Benjamin drops and starts to contort on the ground, you see as an arrow comes out of the brush and hits this thing in the head, and as its like head slams against the ground, it starts to lift it back up. Another arrow pins it back to the ground, and you see the life leave its eyes as it dies.
Oh.
Benjamin is still on the ground contorting. You are unable to stand.
Siegfried will immediately walk over and try to assist him. Can he like see what's actually wrong? I mean, I know he's contorting, but
You can do a medicine or an arcana.
Are
Are you trying to look for something, Kelborn?
Oh, when the arrows came in, I'm trying to find where they came from.
Yep, perception check.
Yeah.
Both of you do these at disadvantage, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Broken record, but...
No, I need a broken record.
18.
18, all right. And perception?
A 9. I rolled really bad.
A 9. You aren't able to see anything, but you do hear, like... They almost sound like bird noises. But the bird noises sound familiar. Like they aren't any birds you're aware of, but you know that call. It was used amongst a few people you knew of.
I tried to do it back, but I'm like, I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, you're...
It's close enough.
Like Kelborn's trying to get this call going. Like the cold air is not helping. But Siegfried, you know that this is a curse that has been placed upon Benjamin with that roll.
Oh boy. Okay.
Like you try to help him, and like his body's contorting so much it can't hold himself up, and you just like crumples back to the ground.
Then without hesitation, Siegfried is going to remove curse from Benjamin.
All right, you remove curse. Benjamin, you stop contorting. Siegfried, you take 7 points of damage. You finally get this call to work, Kelborn, and you hear a response from both sides of you. And then leaping from the brush next to this fallen giant folk, 2 female satyrs. One kind of with horns that swoop up, and another that kind of has them swoop back. Do a history check.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
Yeah.
You don't recognize them.
I don't recognize them, but I know the call.
Well, you guys were in quite the pickle there, weren't you?
I had it.
Yeah,
under
if we
control.
didn't come along, that thing would have squished you.
No, I had that under control.
Oh, sure you did, Kelborn, just like you do every other time.
Do I know you?
You don't recognize us.
No.
You spent all those years with our father and you don't even recognize us.
Oh. I don't know your names. Because they
Yes,
weren't in the backstory of that.
Yes, with that, you would know. It's hard. You didn't recognize them
Jimmy
because
and Delilah.
they've grown. They've grown so much since the last time you've seen them.
It was,
But these
it
would
was
be
2 girls. I'm sorry.
Dargan's twin
That's okay.
daughters, Meredith and Delilah.
Wait, what? I
Meredith
got one
and
right?
Delilah.
Or did you just say that?
I just said that.
Meredith and Delilah. Oh, you've
Aye.
grown.
It's been quite a few years since you've been back here.
Come give Uncle Kelborn a hug.
They kind of look at each other like, we never called him uncle, but they do come up and hug. And like at this point, Benjamin's been helped up by Siegfried, no longer contorting on the ground. The elder's just sitting there. Hoot.
What are my manners? This here, these are my new comrades. This is Benjamin. Don't mind his eye, it doesn't usually look that bad. And Siegfried. And
Hi, nice to meet you.
Owlbear.
Oh, you got yourself one of the beasties, did you?
It's not mine.
Oh, one of theirs?
Where?
Do they not know what they're like?
I mean, I tried to warn them when he gets older, but we've been doing some training. I mean, I'm gonna turn around, sit.
2 animal handling. Disadvantage. Not only because you're exhausted, but because this thing is distraught right now.
Hey, 12.
It goes to sit, and then it stands back up and like turns towards the portal and
Yeah.
hoots at it. Hoot.
Work in progress. Actually, where is your father?
Oh, he's in a secret hiding place. Things aren't good around here. As you can tell, she kind of kicks the giant kin with her hoof.
I noticed that when we got in here with the ice everywhere as well. What's that about?
I think we should talk about it in private. We don't want anybody listening.
Well, these 2 here are...
No, they can come with. We just don't know wherever she might have some ears.
Right, okay. Hey Tristra, let's go to wherever that is.
All right, think you can keep up?
No, I can.
All right, they
The other
both
2.
hop off into the
Wait,
bushes.
but no, they can't. No, they can't. I can, but they can't.
As you begin to run off after them, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. So, thank you so much for joining us. We're in some Feywild shenanigans. Mine is one of our party members, but that's bound to happen when they go on a vacation and have a fancy flight out there.
You vacationer.
But thank you all so much for joining us. We can't wait to see you next time, and let's keep making stories together.